morning, I'm Chef Tony Hedger from LaCole Culinary in St. Louis, Missouri. Today we're going to be talking about how to thicken a turkey or a chicken stew. There's the quick way and there's the slow way. The slow way being a roux. Everybody knows about roux. Roux are equal parts butter and flour. Okay? Melt the butter, which is the fat. Put a little bit of flour in. You make the roux. You can take it all the way from a white roux all the way to a dark roux. Everybody knows that. We can go all the way from white soups with a roux to a gumbo. The quick ways are arrowroot. Arrowroot is a perennial plant that grows in tropical locations. The root is freeze-dried, the scales are taken off the outside of the root, and the root is pulverized. The thing about the difference between these two is that arrowroot doesn't need to be at a full boil to activate. Okay? Cornstarch is a lot of different acids that are put together that does require the liquid to be at a full boil before it will activate. But you have to be careful of how much you add. Okay? So today, I'm going to go ahead and use cornstarch. Now, cornstarch is going to kind of give it a little bit of a translucent appearance rather than an opaque appearance. We're going to go ahead and put about 1.5 ounces of cornstarch in there. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit this with a little bit of ice cold water. Okay? I'm going to hit it in there just until it basically covers the cornstarch. And then we're going to make sure that all the cornstarch is added into the water. This is actually what you would call a slurry. There's other thickening measures that we could talk about, but we don't have time for that. Okay, so today we're using a slurry. And you'll see exactly what it looks like. Almost like a non-fat milk. Okay? When we add it in, what I've done is I've brought my stew up to a boil, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and drizzle that in there, and I'm going to whisk while I do that. Okay? While I'm whisking, I'm make sure that this thing is fully covered. Since I had my stew at a boil, it's already thickened. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a little water to loosen it up. If that happens to you, and it's not always the case that we always get the correct amount, but we can adjust it here and there. But do so before it's too late, okay? Don't let it burn on you. Now, once it thickens, the main thing that you want to do is either turn it off or turn it down so that the cornstarch doesn't burn, okay? Perfect consistency. Give it a taste. The only thing that I don't like about cornstarch is that sometimes you may get a chemical taste to it, which you don't get as far as a roux goes or arrowroot. Adjust the seasoning, and you got a great turkey stew. I'm Chef Tony Hedger from LaCole Culinary in St. Louis. Thank you.